Hi, this is Paul. Just wanted to go into a subject today. I'm gonna go right into it. It's the subject of fear. Fear in Somali people. Somali people in general have a spirit of fear that has stopped us from becoming some of the greatest people on earth. Uh, I've seen it in my family. I've seen it around the world. The biggest, the biggest downfall for me personally is my fellow Somali brother who doesn't want to see me happy or succeed or see me achieve things that they have not achieved yet. Now I used to get angry at this, and I used to ponder. I used to wonder why would somebody not want me to excel in whatever I do, regardless of what they like or dislike about me. But I kind of thought, okay, maybe that's human nature. I really thought about it. I thought about, my brother. I thought about my cousins. I thought about everybody in my family, people, friends that I grew up with who were supposedly just as close to me as my brothers and sisters. And one thing I've seen plague the Somali community is fear. Fear causes people to act in hatred, to act in self-destruction. I'll say that against self-destruction as well. Uh, there's a lot of curses that we've been put under that go through the ages, generational curses. It's hatred that's been passed down. And where there's hatred, I believe there's also fear. Everything's connected. Fear, hatred, uh, you know, things of, negative aspects of human interaction. All these things I see are tools of the devil, tools that Satan has used to trick mankind into believing that he can give you something right now and not think about what can be tomorrow. And that's been my problem my whole life. Not till recently have I just come to an understanding of what really is going on with me. Why am I like why am I like this at age 32? I mean, there has to be a reason. So it really started with me going into who I am as a person, where I've come from, where my family's from, the way I've grown up, the way people around me grown up, and the way I've reacted to things around me. And when I really looked at it from the outside perspective, uh, I see it's a constant struggle of 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 two worlds, evil and good, constantly fighting. There's a spiritual realm around us that's constantly fighting, and it has nothing to do with what color you are, or where you're from, or what tribe. It basically has to do with what's right and wrong, what's evil, what's good, what comes from the spirit, what comes from God, or what comes from the devil. There's a misconception that us Somalis have, and we believe that things that are from the Deen or from our tribe or our this and that, you know, that governs us into who we are and who our father said we are and his father said we are, and so on and so on and so on. Blah 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 blah. Leading to you self gratifying yourself, saying that you are of this and you have to fight your brother for this. And all these things lead, you know, to an inconsistency in faith. So how can you be happy? How can you practice, whatever you believe and be faithful in God when you're constantly bickering or you're constantly in fear of things that are going on around you? And mind you, the fear comes with everything too when it comes to that. Because fear, comes like, for example, me, people talking about me. I had become a drug addict. I became a crackhead. I became, a drunk. I became everything at one point. I lost my way. I had no self-worth. God, thanks to Jesus, I'm saved. I have not touched alcohol and I'm clean. Now, for me to go out and tell the world and say that only this is possible through Jesus Christ caused an uproar in my Somali community. Besides the fact that it saved, and Jesus has saved somebody who was destined to die. Tried to commit suicide. I almost succeeded. I was stabbed to death. I've been in jail for numerous years in the past, and I'm still here. I've been homeless on the street. I'm still fighting, to climb up in societal economic structures. But I'm making some gains and I'm doing well. But only this through the strength of Jesus. How? How is it possible that somebody that was supposed to die lives? Christ had mercy on me and came to me and took mercy on me. So how can you go out there and be angry at that? How can people be angry at that? I used to fear you. I used to fear coming out to the Somali community. But you know what? Why not? Who's to say 10 years from now the spirit of fear will leave Somali people?